Hey Redhawks! So today's focus word is going to be perspective. Now, when an artist uses perspective in their work, they use it to create an illusion of space and depth on their paper. So what we're going to do today is create a landscape, and we're going to have a road that's going to be able to create that perspective look in our art, creating that sense of space and that depth, that distance in our artwork. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first things first, we need to draw our horizon line. That's the line that separates the ground from the sky. So just go right across your paper. Okay, and then we need to find the center of our paper on our horizon line that we created. So what you can do to help you is fold your paper like a book, and then you'll be able to find that center point. All right, so from that point, I'm going to have two diagonal lines that are going to come down as my road. All right, so one, and then I want a little bit of space at the top, just a tiny bit, and you go further out. All right, so we have our horizon line and our road. Let's add the detail to the roads to create more sense of the depth and space, that more perspective that we're looking for in our artwork. So what I'm going to do is add the detail of the road, the lines in the middle of the road that separate. So as you go, you're going to do them big to small. And as you get closer, they get smaller. All right, now let's add our power lines to create more sense of space. Now you're gonna do your line here, and this one might take you a few seconds to get this to look perfect. Just take your time, pause the video, erase. So start with your first power line. Now, it's not straight, right? If it was straight, it would be up like that. It's over to the left a little bit of a straight line. Now, you're going to repeat that, and you want them to be getting shorter as you go. Okay? Now, you're going to connect them. Curve line, curve line. I'm going to bring that one up a little bit. Curve line, bring that one up, and curved. And I kind of want to keep going a little bit. So I'm going to take that curve line and do one more. And I kind of want it to go off the page. So curve line to off the page. Now, I might do this again to make it look a little bit more realistic, more detail on these power lines. And add those little boxes that are at the top of the poles. All right, so we have our power lines now. Let's create our mountains. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna do a kind of just a relaxed wavy line to create the shape of our mountains. And I'm gonna come up, over, down with that wavy line, back up and down. And we're going to come down at an angle, just like that side. All right. And to create more of that perspective, more of that space and depth, I'm going to put my next mountain behind this one. So it's going to start here rather than down here. I'm going to come up and down at that angle. Okay. And then my last one, wavy line coming up. And going off the page. All right, so now we have our mountains, our road, our power lines, and let's add a little bit of detail on the ground. I'm gonna add a plant that you would see in this landscape. It's called sage. And I'm just gonna do some very quick curved lines bundled together. And as they go further out, they're going to get smaller, creating that sense of space because it's further away. And I'm going to do some over here. And further away, so they're smaller. All right. Lastly, let's add some detail in our mountains. Just a wavy line going across, and repeat that. But then do it wavy, but going down. Wavy across. Wavy down, going with the shape that we created on the mountain. All right, now if you want, you can add clouds. You can think about, is it going to be day or night? You could add maybe a car on your road, some animals out here on the side. It's all up to you. I hope today you had a good time learning how to draw art that represents perspective, creating that sense of space and depth in your artwork.